What up YouTube, Topaz Jakes back for another requested review, and I'm feeling a little under the weather, so if my voice sounds janky as hell, you know what it is. But today's request is to Demon. Hell is alive and it's waiting. And you know, Demon is a Jacksonville horrorcore type artist and such, man, in which you're a little farther along than what most are. See, your core strength is in your delivery, man, because when you rap, I can hear that you mean what you say, that you actually got a lot of it memorized, man, that you're actually passionate about that shit, and that's a great fucking plus. It's just a lot of times you're just not consistent with your flow, and which it throws that off too. Like a lot of times you do not take the time to perfect your flow on the paper before you go ahead and record that shit. And because of that, man, when you reach like some dead space or something, then you try to just fill it in with just some random cuss words and all of that, man. And that's a huge mistake that a lot of MCs do, because you have to first have that shit perfected, because if you do that, it just sounds pretty damn sloppy. You have to spend that extra time every time you write a song, you dig? Because the more you do it like that, the more it becomes a standardized thing for you, and the easier it will become the more you write, you feel me? Like, it will become your standardized style, and you'll be able to do it much quicker if you don't half-ass it right now. Doing that with consistency, man, it will bring consistency to your flow, because you be on point a lot, but then there just be some times where you just fall off just for no fucking reason. Now, lyric-wise, man, you definitely have some strengths as well. Like, a writer is only as good as how many words they can use, and you got a pretty damn decent vocabulary with you, but yet you're ignoring some of the other tools that you need in order to make better punchlines. See, these other tools include things like wordplay, and that is exactly what it sounds like. You're just playing with your words, man. And which I'll give you some bare basic examples here. Really, there's no limit to wordplay besides your own creativity. But I've seen people use the same word or the same phrase over and over, and each time it means something different. Like a basic example of this would be an underground rapper that I came across a long time ago. He said, "Look, if you try me, I'll be slapping on your bitch ass. And later on at night, I'll be slapping on your bitch ass." Notice he said the same exact phrase, but each time it meant something different. Very basic shit, but it definitely does help. But then you go to the more advanced level, like take a guy like Dizzy Wright. Recently, he dropped an EP where he did some pretty phenomenal wordplay, in which he wanted to do something with Psycho. So he kept saying Psycho in a different way, but then he expanded on it and said Psycho in actual words. Like, he was saying Psycho, and then it jumped into psychiatrist, and then psychology, and all of that. Like, Psycho was within these words, so technically, he's still doing the wordplay. It was pretty damn dope. Then you definitely need to work on your metaphors, man. Your metaphors are pretty much using something to explain something that has nothing to fucking do with it. Here's a brief example of this. Every day I write an article on downloadpads.com, and every so often I do a metaphor article, man. Like, I remember a long time ago I wrote an article about how Batman applies to the underground rapper. Batman has nothing to do with the damn underground rapper, but the way that I wrote it, it definitely did. Like, okay, how does a underground rapper come up on the rap scene and everything, man? Just like Batman did in fucking Gotham City. He worked all fucking night, dominated at every turn, man, and then his name started to ring out in his city. Just like it could happen for an underground rapper. You gotta use all of these together, man, and it'll definitely help you be more potent with your bars and everything, man. But you gotta understand that a lot of this takes a lot of time. Like, there are people that have spent 10, 15 years writing lyrics that really didn't get good until that 10, 15 year mark. But a core thing that you can do right now to better yourself, dude, is to better your production. Because as I listen to your stuff, it sounds like you're self-produced. Simply because all of your beats somewhat sound the same. And you know, that's something that individuals always tend to do when they just come into the damn production game. It's definitely great that you're trying to learn this craft, because that's an expense that you could just straight cut out. But until you get to that level, it's better for you to go ahead and get you some independent producers. Because as I said, you're not that far off, especially with your strengths being in your delivery. You can still make some solid tracks like right fucking now. And always remember, man, a dope producer is your best fucking friend. Like, too many rappers, they want to focus on, okay, I need to get these weaker beats so my lyrics can be showcased. But yet, if you make a dope song, then your lyrics are going to be showcased as well. So I definitely wanted to play you some stuff, man, from these underground producers. They created a beat tape called A+. I want you to go ahead and peek this out, because I think it would fit you. keep in mind that these beats aren't like 100% horrorcore, they're like more evolved versions of it and such. And keep in mind that it's kind of a smart thing to do, because with every song sounding the damn same, that shit is not going to work. Maybe if you do like a brief EP, then you could be on the same shit every time, but eventually you're gonna have to diversify your style. But I got another joint for you right now. But overall, man, you definitely got some pretty good potential with you, but you still got a long ass road to go. If you like those beats and such, man, I definitely got plenty more producers that I can put you on to. Like, I only charge like $10 and I'll go through my entire list of fucking beats and find you the right beats that's for you. But overall, man, just keep pushing and you gonna get there, my dude. And everybody that's watching this, man, go ahead and listen to his mixtape, man. The link to it is in the description below, and tell him what you think about it. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.